Love it. There we go. The KSDT CPA Sports Business Report. And listen, it is tax season. So if you're looking to do your taxes, KSDT CPA is the way. And for those of you like me that have gotten into crypto, you need to do your taxes the right way. They have a crypto department. They have, I believe it's 3 or 4 gentlemen in that crypto department working it. So KSDT definitely is the way to go. Check it out, KSDT CPAs. 305-670-3370. And in sports business, this is really interesting. Yahoo Sports. Now, Yahoo Sports was something that a lot of us started following and getting into with all the writers that were there. Woj actually came out of there. Sham Charania was also there. A slew of football writers were coming out of Yahoo and all of that. And Yahoo became a powerhouse in sports. And then it started to kind of fall by the wayside as others, whether it's Bleacher Report, obviously ESPN, CBS Sports, all the other ones that were out there competing, and other ones that were coming up and rising, Pro Football Network and everything else. But Yahoo was one that was like front and center with a lot of good writers, a lot of good reporters, but they've kind of lost a little bit of their sauce. So Yahoo Sports is actually going to do something really, really interesting. They want to buy a sports book. So Yahoo was the early provider of fantasy sports tools. Millions of players likely would crossover candidates for legalized sports betting. Legalized mobile sports gaming, right? That's spreading all over the place, right? People got the DraftKings website. We had the Hard Rock one. I mean, there's a slew of them, right? BetUS, all kinds of stuff. So the sports betting industry has kind of slumped in recent months because there's a bunch of companies, right? Well, now Australian-based PointsBet has partnered with former New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees on a number of television advertisements that have aired on networks, including broadcast networks NBC, NBC Universal. They struck a multi-year partnership, PointsBet in 2020. Yahoo now has an existing betting partnership with BetMGM. Now, it's unclear how long the existing partnership agreements would last. So, Yahoo now has aspirations to operate its own sports book. Disney's ESPN isn't interested in running a gaming operation, according to the people familiar with the matter. Disney has held licensing talks, whereby a sports book could be branded with the ESPN name, but it hasn't pursued buying a gambling company. Well, Apollo acquired Yahoo last year with the plans to expand and rationalize the business after Verizon acquired it in 2017 and merged it with AOL. Former Tinder CEO Jim Lazzoni was named Yahoo chief executive in September. Apollo is now searching for leaders for its Yahoo Sports, Yahoo Finance units, and who will report to Lazzoni, according to the people familiar with the matter. Also, a closed acquisition to operate the Venetian Resort in Las Vegas and the Venetian Expo in Las Vegas for $2.2 billion last month, which could theoretically cross-promote a Yahoo-branded sports betting product. This is genius on Yahoo's part because this is going to bring them back to the forefront on the sporting news side, and then they're using the gaming side. And to use a sports betting side of it is huge because you just saw in that article, ESPN, because they're family-oriented, Disney, all that stuff, they kind of want to stay away from certain things. But guess what? That's not where our society is headed. Our society is headed for, it's gaming that is, or sports betting that is legal. It's casinos that are legal all throughout the country. It's marijuana, legalizing marijuana. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they're trying to get tighter or restrict things. No, they're opening themselves up a little bit more. They're loosening up a little bit more. ESPN is going to fall by the wayside in certain areas. This is an opportunity for Yahoo to really kind of catapult itself back. And remember, with that kind of infusion of money, that's going to allow them to possibly go scoop up some talent. You know, a lot of people were talking about Adam Schefter talking with gambling companies. How do you know that gambling company isn't tied to Yahoo? Maybe when Schefter leaves ESPN and he does sign with a gambling company, it might be the one that's tied to Yahoo. So this whole move by Yahoo is a really smart move on their part and forward thinking, because that's where we're going. It's going to be normal to bet from your phone everywhere in the country, except maybe Utah. And it's going to be normal for you to bet in the arena stadium that you're at watching a game, except maybe Utah. But you know what I'm saying? So, very interesting move by Yahoo to try to acquire a sports betting or sports book. That is your KSDT Sports Business Report.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.